Welcome to St. Cloud State Huskies softball on the NSIC network. I'm Max Steigauf. I'll be guiding you along the way into this intermittent rainstorm softball affair here at, St. Benedict's, just down the road from campus at St. Cloud State. Chance to kind of say bye to Selke Field as the Husky softball team will move to the Husky Dome and Husky Stadium full-time next year, but looks like Mother Nature had other plans, and, isn't that fitting here in Minnesota? Starting the top of the order for the UMary Marauders will be Soraya Perez, the third baseman for UMary. She will dig in against Emma Eichhoff. The Huskies defensively going from first to third goes Fitzgerald, Krieger, Holmes, and Frechette. And then in the outfield for St. Cloud, left to right, Holtzhuter, Cannell, and Weinberger. First pitch from Emma Eichhoff is a strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. St. Cloud trying to kind of work their way back into the NSIC network, kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern. They've split the last handful of series, as this is a swing and a miss from Soraya Perez, and it's 0-2 to the Marauders' third baseman. It goes Perez, Ratuda, and then the designated player in Valneda. So the 0-2 payoff pitch from Eichhoff swung on, grounded over to Frechette, plays it on a bounce, throw on to first in time, and that's a 1-up, 1-down for Emma Eichhoff.
Shortstop, number 13.
Bring up Ratuda. Ariana Ratuda, the shortstop for the Marauders today, as she will be another righty to step into the batter's box against the always formidable Emma Eichhoff. First pitch called strike on the outside half, and it's 0-1. Well, I mentioned that it's going to be an intermittent rain softball affair, and, I'm hoping I'm wrong on that, because the Clouds, as you probably can see, not really playing too kindly, as that one is going to go right on a line over to Reese Holtzhuter for the second out of the inning. Usually, you bring up your stats on your computer, but for a lot of people around here, if they're on their phones or something like that, they might be looking at the radar instead of, the stats of the game. Swinging a tip back by Valneda. First two batters for the Marauders went down, a ground out and a fly out so far. That brings up Valneda here in the top of the first inning. Still no score here at St. Benedict College between the Huskies and the UMary Marauders. And for both of these teams, it's their final series of the regular season. Valneda digs back in the right-handed batter's box. Eichhoff rocks, delivers the pitch. Called ball on the inside half. And it's 1-1, the count to Valneda. So the 1-1, that's high, and it'll be ball two. Easy take there for Valneda. And designated player today. On deck for the Marauders, if the inning were to continue, would be Diaz, second baseman. The 2-1, grounded right past Lydia Krieger, and that'll go all the way to the wall. And looks like Valneda is just going to hold at first base, but it's a two-out single. We'll see if the Marauders can do anything with it, with Diaz coming up to the plate. Diaz rocking the sweatshirt, and I can't say I'd blame her. I'm rocking one here too today, as pretty much everything is going to be on the table today. Who knows? And we might even get snow today. Always unpredictable Minnesota spring weather, as this one's down low. Bethany Weiss, the backstop for St. Cloud State today. Typically the designated player or, an infielder, but she's getting the look behind the plate today, and Holtzhuter moving out to left field. So a little bit of a different look defensively for the Huskies, as this one is thrown foul, and it's 1-1. Diaz digs back in with the 1-1 count. Runner on first and Valneda in the pitch. Down low as that one gets away from Bethany Weiss. Valneda will take second on the passed ball, and there'll be a runner in scoring position, so Valneda not afraid to take the extra 45 feet when she needs to. Try and help her team get the first win of this doubleheader. Well, we expect it to be a doubleheader, but I cannot promise anything. I've kind of noticed nowadays, whenever I do promise, oh yeah, it's going to be a doubleheader, typically that means the rain comes. So we'll try not to promise anything, but we're fingers crossed hoping for a doubleheader. Make sure these two teams get their work in here in the final regular season series in the NSIC. Here's the 2-1. The pitch bounces right in front of home plate on the drop ball, and it's going to be 3-1. So Diaz working herself into a favorable count. And after the first two, batters went down in order in the top of the first inning. The Marauders may have something cooking. Pitch, that'll be a called ball 4, so a walk. And now there's 2 runners on, 2 out. That'll bring up Michelle, left fielder, wearing number 23 today. Marauders wearing their navy blue with orange striping, white helmets. Meanwhile, the Huskies, red jerseys as this one's high. And now the throw down to second as Valneda loses her grip on the turf, and it's going to be safe. Oh, Valneda kind of learning, hey, just because it's turf doesn't mean it's always going to be easy to grip. Sometimes it can be a little bit slippery out there. As it is 1-0. Valneda's still at second. This one's popped up. This will go out of play, and it'll be 1-1. That one came down with a thunderous crash. But Huskies wearing their red tops, white pants, red hats if they've got them. 3 of the 4 infielders do for St. Cloud. Here's the 1-1. That's a called ball, and it's 2-1. Michelle, the left fielder for UMary today. Sims on deck. It will, to round out the order, it'll be Michelle, Sims, Falk, Kimberling, and Chambers. This one's grounded over to Eichhoff, fields it nicely. Throw on to first in time. So a couple runners on for UMary, but they can't push any across. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning. It's still 0-0 on the NSIC network.